So once in Dhaka, there was a six-stored garments factory. I repeat, six-stored. Huge building and the labor force or workforce more than 1,000. So remember it. One afternoon, a fire suddenly broke out on the third floor. As the workers became so panicked and they rushed to escape for. So one single day and one single accident can take someone or takes many lives. On day 8 July 2021, a devastating fire on Gaji tires robbed more than 52 workers' lives. Just a few hours, or you can take this a few moments. And the accident was occurred by not accorded or by not following some rules and regulations which was established by our government or by some rules and regulations. And here I mentioned a word workers. So do you know how the definitions of workers? Is there anyone why they are called the workers or the labor force? Is there anyone?
I think it's because they work and they get money for it.
Yes, for some extent you are right. Why they are called worker? Basically, they called worker because they put their labor to produce goods and services for our country or for their employer for a oral or written contracts and by acquiring some compensation. The compensation can be earning breads, money, or any kind of profit for living their bread. Okay. So here the definition for workers. So for today, we are going to go through some rules and regulation to stop this devastating fire accident. So now I will share you with a story that highlights some rules and regulations adjacent with some staircase regulation on fire safety rules. And I will show you these rules by the Bangladesh Labor Act 2026 and the Bangladesh Labor Rule 2015. So once in Dhaka, there was a six-stored garments factory. I repeat, six-stored. Huge building and the labor force or workforce more than 1,000. So remember it. One afternoon, a fire suddenly broke out on the third floor. As the workers became so panicked and they rushed to escape for. Fortunately, I said fortunately, the staircases were wide enough, 1.5 meters. But in the more taller building, the requirement is not less than 2 meters. And it is mandatory by the law and regulation. If the building is too old to repair or construct, the requirement is not less than 1.15 meters. And in special cases, by the permission of General of the Labor Code, it's not less than 0.82 meters. And as the organization was not accorded with these rules and regulations, they had not at least 2 staircases at each floor. And if they had at least 2 staircases at their each floor, the worker could get out safely when one staircase was blocked by fire, smoke, or any kinds of obstacles. But fortunately, one of the staircases had proper light and ventilation. This could prevent the smoke from filling it. And remember one more thing. The chile quarters of the top doors of every building remained open on the working time. It will help you for the sudden or any situation to escape in the top floor or the ceiling or roof. And every floor having a window. What I am saying, every floor having a window without a grill. Without a grill adjacent with a rope ladder for emergencies, emergency leapfrogging for the worker, and a strong safety net on the ground floor for the workers in the time of emergencies. They could leapfrogging from the top floors or any floors to save their life. As some of the organizations in Bangladesh accorded with this rules and regulation, but the remains not. And this is very important for us to know these rules and regulations. For everyone, to be a business person, a HR, a magistrate, we should know these rules and regulations. Yes? Speak louder. Yes, yes, I will. And if the employer, and who is responsible for this accident, the employer or the owner or the HR, you say whatever it. So if the employer is not accorded with these rules and regulations, he will be punished by a big amount of fine, or in special cases it could be counted as imprisoned. But it is a big laugh or big irony of the case of Bangladesh. In Gazi Tires accident, here almost 52 workers died or killed in the fire accident, and the owner of this factory was a person who is a minister of Bangladesh government when the Awami League government was the regime. He got no punishment, just a ridiculous system. For just a ridiculous system, he got no punishment, no fine, or no imprisonment. So, as a citizen, as a student, as an employer, as a person, we have to maintain these rules and regulations. Without maintaining these rules and regulations, we cannot protect our workers. So at the last part of my presentation, or you can say public speaking, I have one more question. Do you know how many workers died on an average in Bangladesh every year in fire accident?
No.
The rate is more than 100 workers. Thank you.